Okay, and I'm going to start sharing. Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Cruz Maria Piedrahita. This is a Lilay online language community. This is a weekly session, an introduction to a lecture. Okay, today is Tuesday, May 11th, 2021. Welcome to the session. If you guys have any question, please do not hesitate to ask me. If I'm going fast, also tell me, teacher, could you please slow down? Okay, or switch. I can switch to Spanish as well. Okay, let's start. Okay, so welcome to my lecture, and the first activity we're going to do, we're going to hear just a short video, and then we're going to just start like with some questions about what is a lecture. Just pay attention to certain things because we're going to talk about that.
You told us what you want.
Give me a second. Let's start by this.
So today, we will talk about lecture. What is lecture method anyway? The term lecture comes from a Latin word lectere, means to read aloud, which identifies it as an expository of telling method. Lectures are the most common teaching method in higher education, especially in universities. It is an organizing verbal presentation of subject matter.
Okay, I have a question here. What is a lecture and where we usually use this method? Diana, would you give us an answer?
Teaching and especially in the university.
Okay, yes. Thank you. Jimena, what do you think? What is a lecture?
What is it's about you can to learn
Okay.
some about some topic.
Yeah. Yeah. Telling. Very good. Thank you. Okay. The next.
Of the arguments by visual aid. Also, they are more or less uninterrupted talk from a teacher.
Is it interactive? Yes or no? Guillermo, what do you think? Is a lecture interactive? Yes or no? Interactiva, like the interacción.
Yes or no?
Give me, tell me why. Tell us. Why do you think it could be interactive? One way that can be interactive. Okay, it's okay. We can probably send our guys. Can someone help us with that? Anderson?
Okay.
How can be interactive? One example, one way.
Yes, I think that it is interactive because it is a method where we can use it in teaching environments. Yeah, that's it. We have to interact with the teacher as a method to teaching.
Okay. Do you think this one could be a lecture?
I think so.
Jimena, what do you think? Are you agree or disagree? Is this one a lecture?
Sorry, I can't understand the last word.
Are you agree or disagree? this, what are we doing right now? It's a lecture.
Right now, well, we listen to video. Right
Okay.
now, don't read right now. Just
Okay.
listening.
Yeah. Anderson, I think both way can be, right? Because of course here we're talking and asking you and questions like that, it makes that interactive for sure. Sometimes it's when it's not, it's because you're going to go to a classroom and just probably watch a video and no interaction at all, right? Are you agree or disagree?
Okay, I agree.
Okay.
Okay,
What?
yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Excellent, guys.
Moreover, lectures involves one-way communication from an active presenter to a more or less passive audience. According to George Brown, it is a series of short statements containing principles, illustrations, definition, and qualifications, all of which are well organized and spoken clearly. Now, when can we apply this type of strategy?
Okay. So with this video, what do you think? Can we apply this? Do you think it's a passive communication? When it could be the passive communication?
I think it's a passive communication because only one person is talk and about whatever thing, but it's only one person talk and all the other people is only listening.
Okay, yeah, so this one is different because it's a little more interactive, right? But it really also, yeah, can be, yeah, it's depend about the approach, the method, right? For now, we're gonna stop this one. Thank you. And now we're moving to any question about that. So now we know what is a lecture. So today we're going to have like, is a person going to speak about something? You're going to do some exercise about it, and then we'll do something together. Okay. Moving on to the next slide. So we have a preparation task. Preparation task is usually some vocabulary, some new words that you might find. Probably you already know those words. So probably not. But the good thing is that you can see those words and you can add, right? You can use it and enrich your vocabulary. So I'm going to find this activity and share it with you. And what I usually do is I share the screen so you guys, one of you can have a turn to do it. And okay, so you're gonna click on that link, and who would like to share their screen with us? Anderson, Jimena, Diana, Guillermo, ¿quieres compartir? Remember, this one is I would like to tell you guys, this is a more collaborative activity. In that way, you kind of, you can help each other. This one is a practice. And so I don't want you to feel like you're on the spot that you had to do it. Okay.
Hey, teacher, I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay, sure, thank you.
Let me know. Yes.
Yes.
Let me know if you can
Yes.
see my screen. Yes. Okay.
Okay, so in one left side, you're going to find the words, right? And the other side, you're going to find the definition. So you guys going to read and trying to match which one is good, yeah? Together. Okay.
Okay, let me read the first one, okay?
Okay, sure.
A psychologist.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that the answer is someone who studies the human mind.
Okay, are you guys agree? Yeah? Or, okay, yeah, you can, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. The second one.
Yeah.
I state. State.
You guys can help.
I
What
think
is
that the answer is the physical or mental condition of a person at a specific time, suppose.
Okay.
Okay, the third one. To lose track of. I didn't know this expression.
Okay, good to know. To lose track, lose, right? Track.
Track.
Yeah, track of. It could be time, okay? So think about time that you forget.
In this regard, the question would be to forget about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The fourth one sería, it would be concentration.
Mm-hmm.
The question is the process of giving all of your attention to something.
Okay.
The fifth one,
Give me
absorbed.
okay. Absorb.
I think
Absorb. Mm-hmm.
so interested in something that you don't notice anything. And the last one, perception, it would be the way you understand or think about something.
Okay, let's check.
Yes, well done.
Okay, so now you say you already told us, oh, I didn't know about this expression, to lose track of, right? So you knew some, yeah.
Okay.
You learned something, yeah. Okay. Awesome. Any question about that? Okay. Some of those words you're going to find the next activity. What's going to happen? You're going to listen, have some listening activity, and you're also going to like have the opportunity to read the transcript. Okay, and we would see where the words are and what is the meaning, if you guys can see it, and if you have any question. Or we had, who else is in here? We need to know. Okay, let's move to this. And I think that I'm sharing sound, so just let me know, you guys, if. Okay, so we're gonna do this listening activity, and let's double check. Okay, there you go. Pay attention to this, and because the next activity, they're gonna ask, you're going to find some question about this, this reading. Oh, okay.
This recording is from the British Council. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the first lecture of our new course in positive psychology. While some people may associate psychology with looking at what's wrong with this recording is from
wait a sec. I just now this one is going to be the lecture, right? So you're going to be more in context. It's kind of like a topic, it's a class, right? That's what a lecture in this context is. Mm,
This recording is from the British Council.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the first lecture of our new course in positive psychology. While some people may associate psychology with looking at what's wrong with us and at what problems we have, there is much more to psychology than that. Positive psychology, for example, looks at how to help people become happier. This lecture begins with a question. What makes a happy life? Now, I'm going to give you one possible answer. A happy life is a life in which you are completely absorbed in what you do. Now, how does this compare with what you and your partner said? This answer comes from the work of Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi and the theory of flow. Csikszentmihalyi is a psychologist who has spent much of his professional life on the study of what makes people happy and how we can find happiness. Csikszentmihalyi suggests the theory that happiness is not caused by external events or things that happen to us. Our perception of these things and how we see these events either makes us happy or sad. In other words, if we want happiness, we have to actively look for it. However, this does not mean that we should always look for happiness. Csikszentmihalyi believed that our happiest moments happen when we are in a state of flow. The theory of flow can be summarized like this. When we are totally involved in or focused on what we are doing, we are in a state of flow. Csikszentmihalyi got the inspiration for this theory when he noticed how artists worked in a studio. They completely lost track of time. They didn't notice they were hungry or tired, and they could work for hours, even days, without stopping. Anyone I've spoken to who has experienced this state of concentration has said it's difficult to explain. The best way to explain it is that it is like being in a river, and the flow of the water carries you away. For the rest of this lecture, I will explore this theory of flow in more detail. First, we will look at Csikszentmihalyi's life and how it influenced his ideas. Then we will look at the conditions that go with a state of flow. What creates flow exactly? Finally, we will look at activities that can help us achieve flow in our everyday lives. Will this course make you happy for life? Well, maybe. Maybe. Right, let's get started. If you look at the next slide.
Okay, so I have some questions here. What was the lecture about? Guillermo. That was a lecture. What was the lecture about? ¿De qué se trataba? Just something specific.
About happier and sad. Is
Okay.
the best for so.
Okay. The happiness. Okay. Anderson. What was they were talking about a theory. What was the theory? What was the name of the theory?
Okay, the theory, it was called flow, and I guess that we can achieve happiness in our lives.
Okay, yeah, that's Jimena.
Yes. Well, it's about you need to be aware that you doing for be happy. Be more aware.
Aware.
Yes.
Okay.
For you be happy, you need to be more aware. Ser más consciente.
Okay, aware. Yes. Okay, so what is this state of flow, Diana?
No. I don't understand this little part, the creative flow. No,
Okay.
I don't get it.
Pardon me? Pardon?
I don't get an idea about this this word, the flow, the creative flow. I don't
Okay.
understand fine.
Okay. 507. Who is 507?
Sorry, I think it's me.
Oh,
I
you had
with
two
my
devices.
phone, and I am
Okay.
working in my computer.
Okay, I see. Anderson, did you understand what is a state of flow?
Yes, I think that this state is when we are working on something that make us really happy. We lose the notion of time.
We lost track, yeah?
Okay, we lost track of time. We don't know if we are hungry or yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because you're really kind of enjoying what you're doing to kind of deep absorb at that, right? So it's even though the lecture the person is telling is about psychology, right? And it's kind of new for us, and it's probably at the university is talking about this theory, right? And he said, okay, so this is to be happy. What does it mean to be happy? Do we have to? We necessarily wants to be happy? Yes or no? Do we have to be happy all the time? What do you think, Diana?
No, the time not. But you, in any moment, you can have positive ideas that help you or be happy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do you guys have another question about this? Because it's what is more related to this is kind of to think, even though it's a different subject, it's kind of to like you guys can a little bit idea of what it could be a state of flow and how it's related to psychology and how it's related to our life, right? So what we do and sometimes because what comes after at the end, you guys will talk about that, but related to your experience, okay? And it's new for me about this theory, okay? It was my first time actually that I heard about this and also the author, right? So it happened to us before, just let's think about that and we want to answer that at the end, okay? And to give some examples about that. Guillermo, are you okay? Do you understand what we're talking here?
Yes, to understand the lecture of the subject about happiness or sad.
Okay.
It's very interesting lecture for me. I understand. I'm not fluid. I'm very little fluid, but understanding English.
Okay.
Okay.
It's yes, a part of this activity too, and we know like is give you the opportunity to speak. The more you practice, the more you speak, the more you get that. Okay. So you guys have something to say, just go ahead and participate. Okay. Okay, so moving to the next activity. We have we have another activity here. What is this activity? We usually when we had this topic, we trying to get to do a kind of like a quiz, but it's more kind of to help you to understand, to get the comprehension about what you read, about what you heard. okay? So I'm going to share this activity now. Here. And this information is going to be more, what did you hear first? What did you speak at the beginning? Do you guys remember? Or do you want to take a look before you want to click on the link and check a little bit those questions? And wait, me too, it's okay. I shared it one, it wasn't. Okay, so because that's exam is going to be more about this one. And so I want you to get like a quick skimming, okay? So you have a little idea of what is a STAR. It was a positive psychology, right? And then, oh, he gave us, he started, like he began just asking what makes us a happy life? So you're going to find few questions there to kind of to put in order. What he started at the beginning, 2, 3, okay? So you go ahead, and who would like to share their screen, the screen with us? Diana, Jimena, and Guillermo, remember this is an activity that you guys can do it together to support each other, right?
Okay, I'm trying to open the link.
Okay. And I also going to help here too, if you need me, okay? Anytime when you're ready, you can share, yeah, you guys can share the screen. Guillermo is okay. You're going to have your turn as well. So just wait a little bit. I'm joking. I'm pulling your leg right now.
My internet is not working fine. I don't know.
Oh,
No,
Jimena, what about you? Would you mind to share your screen with us, please?
I don't sure.
We're going to do it together, okay? As a team, because we're a team, okay?
Okay, so wait me a moment, please.
Okay. So Anderson, get ready because we're going to help. Help Jimena, okay? Diana and Guillermo as well.
Okay, wait me a moment. So, where? Try. Let me know if you see my.
Yeah. We can, yeah. Put the topics in the order, okay? Okay. Okay, so you having one?
Yes. And one.
Okay, which one is one? What do you think? One, okay, click on one.
Difference between psychology and positive.
And positive psychology, yes, you're right.
Second,
what would be the second one?
What's my happy life?
Yes, very good. Yes, number 2, okay. What would it be the third?
One definition of happy life.
Awesome, good job, yes. Okay, fourth.
Examples?
Not yet. Yeah, that one is in his work. Since Milahi and his, yeah.
Okay.
Good job. Number 5.
Examples of flow.
Yes. Very good. Number 6.
The last one.
Let's see. How did it go? So he started speaking about the difference between psychology and positive psychology. Then the second was what makes a happy life. And the third was one definition of happy life. The fourth, it was, this last name is not easy, like the pronunciation, Cesar Milahi and his work. And number 5 could be examples of flow. In 6, an outline of the rest of the lecture, right? He say first, we're going to do second, and finally. Good job.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Oh, hello?
Sí, hello.
Oh. Okay, so give me just a second because what happened is we were here and, right? Okay, how did it go? Kind of, it's really okay. What was at the beginning? What it was talking? Yeah. Is it important for us? Anderson, is it important for you to kind of to think, to know about what is the state of flow? What is like psychology, about psychology?
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat the question for me, please?
Is it like interesting, important for you kind of to know about psychology or like a state of flow?
Yes, I think that it is pretty interesting because, well, it makes us conscious about what we are doing to be happier. Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, I think that in my case, I am happier.
Oh, just wait.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
not yet. Hey, no, at the end, please wait until the end. Diana, do you think that's is it important, is interesting for us to know about what is the state of flow?
Yes, sometimes we can experimentate, maybe, I don't know, como
Yeah, that's the word.
vivir,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
this state, but we don't know what is this.
Okay.
I think when I pay attention to Guillermo explain what is that, oh, now I understand what is that. and I think it about this, and oh, sometimes I experimentate this. So it's really good. It's
Okay.
amazing.
Thank you. What happens sometimes it's because it's probably your first time that kind of you hearing about this is kind of to process all that information, right? And then, okay, let me to process this and then kind of unable to answer, right? So it's kind of a little bit difficult at the first time, but when you get it, you say, oh, okay, you say, oh, now I understand what you guys talking about. Jimena, what do you think about the state of flow? Is important, interesting to know about it?
It's really important because if I'm be able to be in flow, I can to be in pace and be
Peace?
happy.
Okay.
Peace and be happy. Yes.
Awesome. Guillermo. Okay. What do you think? Is it important, interesting for you to know about the state of flow?
Wow. Also, it's important, interesting the lecture about the happier and sad, the method or subject for the person. And for me, interesting is about that, this lecture.
Okay, yeah, because it can be related to us, right? Somehow, in certain moments, in certain circumstances, for sure. Okay. Thank you. Thank you guys for your participation. Moving on to next.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, teacher, for the class.
Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. We still have more to go. It's just to move into next slide. Okay. So now we have another quiz. Okay. So I'm going to share the link and okay. That's the link. So please click on it. And whenever you're ready, please let us know who would like to share the screen. This one is more like a trying to do it with someone else, so kind of like a race. Okay, so probably you guys can do it at the same time, but in your own device. Just one person going to, and the other one's like to try to read into it.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay, thank you, Anderson. Okay, so this, this one is going to be like practicing verb tense. Okay, so you can enter your name or any nickname if you would like to. Okay. 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 So, okay. Next. So Inspire was influenced by watching creative people.
I'm not sure. What do you think, guys?
Men.
False? I don't know.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Flow means being completely absorbed in what you're doing. I think it is true. Yeah.
Okay.
If I have a happy life.
True.
Okay.
Sure, we'll look at what other psychoanalytic theory.
Sure.
Elahi believes that external events are main things that make us happy or sad.
False.
False.
I think you have more, yeah, just wait. Okay, next.
So,
Yeah. Okay. You have redemption. Was influenced by watching.
false.
Person.
False.
Diana.
Ah, my goodness.
No, we lose.
Okay. Oh, Dan. Oh, you okay? Good. Well, that's kind of part of the vocabulary in kind of comprehension, right? As I said, sometimes it's a little bit hard kind of to get it depends what is the English level kind of to know, like have the answer, but it really helped us to understand what was the topic about, right? And so moving on to the next. Okay, so do you guys have any question? Because now it's going to be more like a discussion. Have you ever been in a state of flow while doing an activity? We can start our speaking. Okay, so now, Anderson, if you would like to share, have you been?
Yes, of course.
Okay, have you
Obviously,
been?
when, I don't know, when you are very concentrated in what you are doing, for example, when you're working pretty hard in a project or something what you want to do. And yeah, in my case, it happens when I'm working out in the gym. I think that time flies.
Time flies, yeah, that's it, yeah. Time flies are the answer, sure. Okay, for sure. Yeah, you don't feel nothing like physical, like I had to eat, I had to go to the bathroom, things like that. You forget about everything, right? And just your mind is right now, just kind of you feel in another universe out of the, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I suppose that it
I
also,
guess
I guess that it also depends in your motivation. How motivated are you to do that activity?
yeah, it's true. And I agree with you. I think it's everything probably that what you do is what is inside and it motivates, right? So if you're doing something that you really make you happy, and well, it doesn't have to, but it's really, it's nothing else. You just focus on that, and sometimes you need kind of things that has to be done as well, right? And you say, oh, when you kind of say, oh, what time is it, right? You forget about everything. Jimena, what do you think? Have you ever been in state of flow while you're doing an activity?
Yes, of course. I think that it's when you're doing something that you like. It depends. It's the form that you look your life. If you want to be better every day and you focus in work in your tasks of you want.
Okay, yeah. It could be, everyone has different motivations, right? And it's depends what it moves you.
Yes.
Yeah. Diana, what do you think? Have you ever been in a state of flow while you're doing an activity?
I think this, for me, in my experience, I experimented this state of flow in different moments. Sometimes when I do homeworks, when I finally can understand the idea of my homework and I concentrated, really concentrated on doing, I can pass 2, 3, or 4 hours and sit down here and working in my computer and I forget. Sometimes eat my lunch because I really concentrated in this part and forget everything. Other time, when I go to camp, to the camping with my scout group, and I forget my
When
cell
you go
phone.
camping,
When I go camping with my scout group, and I don't need my cell phone, I forget everything, and I'm enjoying this time really. I am in my I don't know. I
remember,
enjoy it.
yeah, it's more a state of mind, right? It's where your
Yes.
mind is, right? Is it here or right? It's nothing else like the word, the
Yes, in the
outside word.
moment,
No, no, you know, this kind of doesn't exist for, yeah.
Yes, because sometimes you're doing something, but your mind is in other place, thinking in other person, other problems, other situations. So you are not enjoying the different situations. So when I do homework, when I go to camping, or maybe when I watch movie, and I could do see the movie like a series.
Yeah,
Uh,
series.
series you watching a lot of many hours in a
Okay.
day. Oh my
And you
goodness!
lose,
Wow.
yeah, you lose track of time,
Yes.
right? Yeah, that's why kind of those words that you guys match with the definition at the beginning is more related to this, right? You absorb, like you lose track of time, things like that, right? It's more related to this, what it really means, what is behind that the state of, yeah, of flow. It's more about what's your mind, what's right. Guillermo, what can you tell us? Have you been before? Like, let me read this question to you. Have you ever been in a state of flow while doing an activity?
Tutor, Guillermo, and seldom is sad, but my activity in this moment is to drive cycling in the morning is the best stay for me, the best day, the happier driving cycling. At the moment, I don't ever the stay flow. No, I don't think that I don't know.
No.
And always I'm happier. Always means my stay is happier. I think about this. Yes, it's all.
Okay, so very important for this, I think, and I don't know if you guys agree with this, because it's kind of like a state of mind, right? It's when it tells us about happy, like being happy. It's when we make those things, like Anderson said, something that makes me happy to go to the gym, so I lose track of time, right? It's more related to that. Or when Diana said, oh, sometimes I just doing my homework and I sitting. It's even though it says happy or not, because it said it's make you happy like to study for 4 hours, 5 hours. It's something that you have to do, right? But our mind,
I'm happy because I understand my homework.
yes, at the end she said, oh yes, I got it, right? So it's kind of like we're thinking right now, Guillermo. Okay, it's state of mind things because kind of you just kind of forget about the other world, and you just kind of do your own thing, right? And it's what it moves you.
Okay, Turo, I understand a little. But
Okay,
it's important the conversation about this topic.
yes. Do you guys have any question? How does the um the author from this theory, he talks about an example. They observed some people. Do you remember? He observed some people, they were doing what? What were they doing when they forget about time? They observe people and they found, oh, actually people forgets about this because they're doing this. What were they doing?
No,
They
I
they were
don't
doing
understand.
they were
Anderson?
doing that made them really happy.
Mm-hmm. In the activity, what activities he said they were focused on when he gave us an example. What was the example?
Well, I didn't remember.
You don't? Okay. What about Jimena? Do you remember?
Sorry, can you repeat me?
Do you remember the activity that the teacher from the lecture told us this author was talking about, oh, he observed some people, they were doing something. What were they doing?
Well, I think that it's important to be focused.
Yes, but this guy, he found his theory was like based on observe other people doing, and they say, oh, they were kind of people were like kind of making like a movie or something like that, and they were so deep in that, like they even forget, right? That was an example that they gave us about what could it be a state of flow.
They were absorbed of what we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. So that happened to us as well, right? So you said about the go to the gym. Diana said studying. Jimena, I don't remember. What were you saying?
Be focused.
Focus. Yes. Okay. Things like that. Well, part of this activity it's we have done for today. Do you have any questions? Something that would like to share about this class? It's we had today it's 9th, so we had one more. I will suggest you guys if you would like to participate in other classes, take advantage of that. Practice your English, your speaking and listening is very important. So yeah, don't miss that.
I say thank you, teacher. This topic is really different that I can listen in other moment, and
Yes.
it's interesting that we, how do you say, that we experimentate or live something that we don't recognize.
Yes.
Or we don't know what is that, but when we understand, oh yeah, you are right, I know what is that, I experimented before or something like that. Is I like it when I feel connecting some maybe
Somehow.
with something new. Oh yes, is I don't know.
Yes, but I would like to add something to that as well, because sometimes when you take an exam, an English exam, you don't know where you're going to write, where you're going to speak, right? So it's really this kind of, this is kind of the environment, like a scenario that you guys say, oh, what is education related with this, right? So it's any topic that can you guys kind of say, okay, this is new for me, but what can I do? How can I understand? And what can, like, as an object to produce, right? It's when you kind of are participating in this in those classes. Anderson, would you like to say something?
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat for
No,
me?
if you would like to add something for this session before we go.
Yes, for sure. I think that it was a great speaking session because all we learned something different, and that's it. I think that we should be more focused on what we make us happier, and that's all.
Okay.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your time and see you around.
Okay, take care. You have a good evening. Guillermo, something that you would like to add to the session?
Sure, no question for you. It's interesting the class for me about the practice, the listen. Thank you, Laura much. Thank you, teacher, for the class.
Okay, you're welcome. Trina, something that you would like to add to this class, to this session?
Yes, teacher, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Okay, so you guys enjoy your rest of the evening. Okay, take care, stay safe, and
Bye bye, teacher. Thank you
best
so
for all
much.
of you. Okay,
Thank
bye-bye.
you, guys.
Bye
Bye-bye, Diana.
bye,
Bye-bye,
guys. Bye
Juliana.
bye.
Aloha.
Okay, bye-bye.